Hello, my loves. I'm here with your soul moon messages for this waxing half moon in Scorpio today. And I am sitting outside under some trees, and it is morning, but it is already so freaking hot where I am right now. I'm in Eastern Washington, and actually these are the messages for tomorrow. I'm recording them a day early because tomorrow morning I'm gonna get up and be driving west with my little ones to visit family and friends over the weekend. So I'm feeling excited for that and packing up the van today. And last night we had an incredible, beautiful, just sensational thunderstorm roll through. Here we have these beautiful decks with this expansive view of the sky, and we got to see this storm come in and lightning strike and this big pouring rain that has just, mosquito in my face, has made today just feel different. And it was like almost bedtime for my kids, and when the storm started coming through and the thunder was roaring, I decided to let them or keep them up with us watching the storm. And it was just so much fun to be out there, me, my husband, our kids, his mother. And this storm was just sensational. I'll definitely post a few videos and photos. It was like that toggling between wanting to try and capture it through the camera and then also wanting to just sit and enjoy it and soak it in. It was just amazing. So many times I can't really, you see a sunset, I'll see a sunset and try to capture it with my phone, but the images just are so different from the in-person to what I'm seeing through the camera. But yesterday there was something about the lighting of the storm that it just allowed for these incredible captures where what we were seeing through our phones looked so much like what we were seeing with our own eyes. And I know, at least for me and the people I've been talking to, people that have been reaching out to me, these last few weeks have felt kind of like molasses and like this slow darkness of feeling like I have this pull towards something, but also this slowing down and this consolidating, and this, I feel like I'm gaining, I had this urge to want to put things out, and then had this distinct pulling back of it's not quite time. Let's get some more clarity and discern exactly what it is that I want to put out. And so I've been making all sorts of notes and brainstorming and feeling like I'm getting these downloads and messages and preparing to share in a way in the future. So I felt called to use this herbal astrology oracle by Adriana Ayales. I received this deck for my 40th birthday a couple years ago from a dear friend of mine, Clementine, and I just love this deck. There are some decks that just, really speak to me, and this is one of them. So maybe you want to drop in right now as well with me, open to the expansiveness of life, feel into the energies of today, of this cycle of the moon, as we move towards a full moon, as our moon gets brighter each day. I'm just going to choose one more card here. If you have been feeling wounds of love, like love wounds, on feeling unlovable, feeling like you need more love, I just want to take a moment and send you some of this expansive love that I feel in my heart and share this love with you, okay? You are loved. You are valuable. You are skillful. You are full of magic within you. You don't have to do anything or be any way to be loved. Universe is loving you right now. Universe loves us through our ups and downs, even when we do shitty things, when we do amazing things, the love remains. And remember that you always have an opportunity to receive and feel and soak in her love. So I chose 3 cards here. Number 5, Blue Lotus, Intuition, 31, Cannabis, Detachment, and 21, Nettle, Action. So let's start with this number 5, Blue Lotus, Intuition. Look at this beautiful, magical card. So, intuition. I was just speaking to someone on Sydney on her podcast, Sacred Reclamation, the other day. She was interviewing me for her pod. And this is one of the things that came up was intuition. So in this age, it's so simple and easy to reach for answers outside of ourselves. That's almost like the default and the norm. Like, I have a question. Oh, I have this little device that will give me an answer right away. And although I believe that that's helpful and useful and we can use it, I also feel like we need to take pause. I invite you to maybe this week, when you find yourself having a question, and your automatic response is to reach for your phone, wait. Set the phone down, leave it down, and see what sort of an answer you can come up with within your own mind. What information do you have within you? What sort of, what access do you have? Can you come up with an answer, even if in the end it's not the perfect exact right answer? You can come up with an answer to the inquiry and sit with that for a minute. And then if you so choose, if you feel unsatisfied by your own answer, then maybe reach outside of yourself and hear how other people might answer that same question. If you've been ignoring your intuition, if you haven't been practicing with your inner knowing, this is your reminder and invitation to take pause in your everyday life, to play with, to access, to tap into your inner knowing. You are wise. You know much more than you think you do. Cannabis, detachment, and there's Saturn here, and there's this being that's spiraling out. So cannabis, like it's saying, is a way that we sometimes detach from something that's making us uncomfortable or that we don't want to look at or face. And it makes me feel like there might be something in your life right now that you don't want to face. So maybe you're using cannabis to detach from it. Maybe you're using social media. Maybe it's even work. We can distract ourselves with so many things that also detach us from what truly matters. And I believe the cannabis can be both. Cannabis can detach us from ourselves and in certain situations. And the way that we use this medicine, like there also is the possibility of us feeling deeper into ourselves and feeling expansive in a way and feeling connected and not detached. But because this card came through right now, I'm feeling like there might be some aspect of your life that you haven't been wanting to face or look at. Maybe that's a relationship, maybe it's a job, maybe it's money or like bills and money, or even a, messy room or a box tucked away that you don't want to go through yet. But this feels like a call to be embodied, to stay in your body, and to connect with those aspects of your life that might be sort of uncomfortable when you do connect with them or interact with them. And the last card here, nettle action. So it's so funny, even though I drew these cards as I'm talking through it, I am now realizing how that the detachment then connects to the invitation into action, into doing things differently. If you have always been ignoring something, is that working for you? Is that how you want to move through this life? Or do you want to do things differently, change your actions, which then, of course, changes your outcome? And this also feels like, so I love, it's like snake. We're in the year of the snake right now. There's this moon up here. The snake is like this blood red color. There's the mountains. It's almost like it's bleeding up into the moon there. And this is making, I'm feeling like universe is calling action forth in an area of your life right now. And this is a time that sometimes we have to take action before we even fully understand where we're going. But you have to take the next step and follow the breadcrumbs of spirit. So if you have been having this little inkling to take action in some way this week, this is your sign. Nettle action. Move forward. Take action. What's the worst that's going to happen? You might fail. It might not work out the way you expected it, but that's true of everything in life. And if you don't even try, if you don't move forward with action, then you'll never know where you could have gone, who you could have been with more action in your life. So that's it for today. I hope that there was something here for you. If there was one of these cards or something about these messages that really felt connected for you, I would love to hear in the comments below. And I just thank you so much for showing up and listening each week. And I'm sending you so much love.